So a bonus here, Romans 2. The verses that stuck with me are 3 through 11. So I'm going to try to be quick with this. Since you judge others for doing these things, why do you think you can avoid God's judgment when you do the same things? Don't you see how wonderfully kind, tolerant, and patient God is with you? Does this mean nothing to you? Can't you see his kindness is intended to turn you from your sin? But because you are stubborn and refuse to take from your sin, you are storing up a terrible punishment for yourself. For the day of anger is coming, when God's righteous judgment will be revealed. He will judge everyone according to what they have done. For God does not show favoritism. I jumped from 6 to 11 there. But what I garnered out of that was that we shouldn't judge people because at the very least, this is awkward, at the very least, he knows he is the judge. It's not for us to judge because we don't have the same standard he does, and our standards will be what we will be judged as. So, I mean, do unto others as you want to do unto you, the golden rule. But yeah, it's hard not to judge people because it's hard to, even in a religious standpoint and a biblical standpoint, it's hard not to judge unbelievers or even believers that do things differently that maybe depending on our backgrounds. I struggle with alcohol, like I always have, because I've had things that have happened in my family in the past where I'm like, I'm going to cut it off. So alcohol scares me at times. But there's other people who can just have a little bit of alcohol and be all right with it. But for me, it's hard. It doesn't say you can't drink alcohol in the Bible. So I've had to really work on that. But it's hard not to judge people. It's hard to not set your own set of standards that it's hard enough to, when you set your own standards, it's hard enough to meet your own standards, and it's hard enough to meet God's standards. You're never going to meet standards. This kind of got out of left field, but pretty much just don't judge and just focus on being more godly and pulling yourself towards God every day, and just worry about yourself. If you're moving towards the way that God wants you to move, then that's good enough. That's where you should be. Worry about today, because tomorrow has enough to worry for itself. Just worry about today. But yeah, that was a little bit jumbled, but I hope you got what I mean. And have a blessed day, and I thank you for listening.